going on, Cumbucks? My name's Keith. Welcome back to a brand new series on my channel. It's not a career mode, it's more of a challenge. You have to accept every transfer offer from this team. It's not my idea, it's by a YouTuber called Jared HD, so check him out. He does a great video on it. He's done loads of different clubs like Liverpool, Man United, and I think it was Barcelona, but he hasn't done Chelsea, so I'll do it. So the rules are, everyone is up for sale, so if they're on loan I have to recall them back. Everyone, if there's an offer, like say I get an offer for say 100 million for Hazard, I have to accept it. Whether I get a 10 million bid for Hazard, I have to accept it. No matter what the bid is, I have to accept it. I'm not allowed to buy anyone in the first window back. I can only buy people in January for every season. So season 2, I can't buy anyone at the start unless I need to. So like I've got no players, I'm allowed to bring in free agents. They're the only players I'm allowed to bring in. But in the January I can bring in who I want. So I could bring in Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar if I wanted to. So that's all the rules. Oh, and also don't get butthurt if I sell your favourite player. So that's everything, so hope you enjoy. Right, so I've just loaded up the game with the squad. I'll show you a quick look at the squad. So you got Hazard, Costa, Pedro, Kante, Matic, Max Alonso, Cahill, David Luiz, Azpilicueta, Victor Moses, Courtois, Batshuayi, Fabregas, Willian, Loftus-Cheek, Begovic, Zuma, Terry. Haven't got a clue who you are. Ake, and then Kennedy, Musonda, or naming like the important ones people will know. And that's about it. So it doesn't have that big of a depth, but it does have depth. So I'll go and so Terry's. I will call everyone from loan and then just put them on the transfer list. So I'll be back to you in a second. Right, so that's everyone I can put on the transfer list. I can't put David Luiz because these are all people who have recently joined the club. So I can only put them on loan. But there's no point in doing that. But luckily we still have good players like Kante, Alonso, Batshuayi, but everyone else is on loan. I mean to be sold. I've brought back everyone from loan. God, this is going to take a lot to clear. I'll be back with you in 1 sec. Well, that took a while. Right, so let's get into the season and see how long it takes us until we get a transfer offer. Not very long apparently. 5 million for Charlie Musonda. It's not. Well, he's valued at 6.5, but we'll just have to accept it. So West Brom's got a brand new youngster. So I'll just show you every transfer I get. Now we've just got confirmation that Charlie Musonda has just been sold to West Brom for 5 million. Now Remy, 7 million. No surprise Man United wanting a striker. He's valued at 8.5, getting 7 million for him. Nothing we can do. Right, so we've got confirmation that Remy's been sold. Oof, a big transfer for Thibaut Courtois. 48 million for Thibaut Courtois, who's worth 55.5 million. That's an insulting offer, that. That's like a good like 8 million less than his value. Well, we'll have to accept it. Oh, and he's been sold. We've got 2 transfers here. That's an insulting offer, that. No, that's not as bad, to be fair. And we've got one for Azpilicueta. Arsenal want him for 15 million. valued at 17. See, that's not that bad. Begovic wants Courtois spot, but we've just got a thing for Begovic. Accepting. That's if he wants to leave. You know, if not, he might not want to. He might want to stay at Chelsea for his place. And Marlo Pulisic has just been sold to Lille. Barcelona want Aspilicueta. Let's see who he joins. Well, someone sold. Begovic went to Napoli. Aspilicueta went to Arsenal. And Christensen went to Seville. Marco van Ginkel, valued at 8 million, going to Nice for 6.5 million. Confirmation about Marco van Ginkel being sold to Nice. Oh, got offering for Diego Costa. Not that bad, to be fair. From Wolfsburg. At least we haven't like had a big offering for someone like Eden Hazard or someone. I thought I was going to be for him there. That's not that bad, to be fair. Right, so there's the two players sold. Diego Costa's went. Tiori, 8 million, that's insulting that for Burton Tiori going to Celta Vigo. Right. So when it gets to after deadline day, we'll see who we've actually got left in the squad. Nemanja Matic. Tiori's just been sold. 16 million for him to go to Atletico Madrid. Not bad. Come on. Kennedy. That's decent. Well, at least we'll have loads of money by the end of this. Come on. Confirmation about Kennedy being sold and Matic. We've got a transfer offer for Baba. West Brom want him. Looking to strengthen up the left side. Got a transfer offer for Willian. Decent offer for him, to be fair. I thought Willian was a lot younger than that, to be fair. Right, so Willian's been sold. Baba's been sold. We've got a game against West Brom. Let's look at the starting 11. We've still got Hazard, Kante, Fabregas, Batshuayi, Pedro, Moses, Terry, Cahill, Alonso. Got Tammy Abraham, to be fair. I think I'll put Zuma in. I know it doesn't make any difference, but still got a decent bit of backup. How old's this keeper like? 33. Right. So let's see how we'll get on in there. I'm obviously just simming the games. Right, let's see. Chelsea versus West Ham. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. Or 4-1 win.
Chelsea 4, West Ham United 1.
Right. Got a game against Watford now. Just sim this one too. Loser 2-0. Nian gets 2 goals. Our goalkeeper's out for 9 days. Got a transfer offer. Obviously we'll have to accept it for Lewis Baker. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Right. Now I've got a cup game. Obviously just sim that too. We should win this game, but we might not because of our goalkeeper. We do. Hazard gets 2. That's good.
English League Cup. Aston Villa 4, Mansfield Town
Just
0.
having a look for players I
Blackburn
should
Rovers
buy.
0. Plymouth Argyle
I'm thinking
1
about,
after extra
in
time.
case I've got a
Brighton and
feeling
Hove
like
Albion 0.
Kante will
Manchester
go when
United
he's
2.
available, and other players like that. Kurtzuma, that's a good offer to be fair, but I don't really want him leaving, but don't have a choice in the matter. I think I'll definitely bring in the new keeper. Just sim this game too. Win 2-1. Pedro and Batshuayi gets the goals.
Chelsea 2, Burnley 1. Crystal Palace 2, Bournemouth 0. Everton 1, Stoke City 1. Hull City 2, Manchester United
Brought in
0.
anyone good?
Leicester City 1, Swansea City 2.
No, it doesn't look like
Tottenham
it.
Hotspur 3, Liverpool 1. Watford 0, Arsenal 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table
No one
remain
really
Crystal
special.
Palace with 9 points. In second,
We've
Everton
sold
with
over
7 points.
220
In third, Swansea City
million
with 7 points.
pounds
In
worth of
fourth,
players.
Arsenal
When
with
you look
7
at
points.
the 3
In
best
fifth, Chelsea with 6 points.
biggest deals,
In sixth,
Courtois
Hull City
to Bayern
with
Munich
5
for
points.
48
In
million,
seventh, Middlesbrough
Costa
with 4 points.
to Wolfsburg
In
for
eighth,
31.5
Watford
million,
with 4 points.
and Willian
Bottom of the
to
table,
Bayern
West
Munich
Ham
for
United with no
23.5
points.
million.
And then reading up the table, second bottom, West
Don't
Bromwich
think anyone will
Albion
be beating
with
them
no
deals
points.
unless it's for Hazard.
Third bottom,
Someone
Burnley
like Real
with 1
Madrid
point.
probably.
Fourth bottom, Liverpool
Kurtzuma's
with 1
left.
point.
Great.
Fifth bottom, Leicester City with 1 point.
Right, come on. I thought it was going to be a West Brom's want know how players like. So it's going to be an offer for Hazard. I just would love to keep hold of Hazard for like a few more seasons because obviously I'm trying to win the league with them. And you can't do that if you sell, well obviously the goal is to sell all your players, but you need to keep a few of them. Oh, Hamsik beat one of the deals. Hamsik to Spurs, God. Right, so from here on out I'm just gonna skip. So see you in a few. Let's see where we are in the league. 1, 2, 3. And we're sitting in 14th. Sunderland are above us. Sunderland. Right. Looks like we've got a lot of transfer stuff to do. So see you back in 1 sec. Right, so I'm back. I've inquired for quite a few people, which you'll see soon. But first we've got this game against Spurs, which I'll just skip. Still need a goalkeeper. And we'll get hammered 4-0.
Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 1. Crystal
It's not
Palace
going
0,
very good, is it?
Swansea City 0. Everton 2, Southampton 0. Manchester
We've
City
got
3,
one
Burnley 1.
accepted offer for
Middlesbrough 0,
Coutinho.
Leicester City 1.
2,
Stoke City 3,
1.
Watford 0. Sunderland 1, Liverpool 2. Tottenham Hotspur 4,
Will be a
Chelsea
crucial first
0.
team player because he can also
West Bromwich
play as a
Albion
cam,
4,
which will
Hull
help.
City 1. West Ham United
40
1,
million from
Manchester
Matty.
United 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the
45,
table remain
35 even.
Arsenal with 39 points. In second, Liverpool with 38 points. In
Swansea,
third, Everton
come on.
with 38
No, you
points, but only
you know you
behind
want
on goal
to give us
difference.
go 3
In
seconds on.
fourth, Manchester United with 37 points. In fifth, Swansea
Come on.
City with 33 points. In sixth, Leicester City with 32 points.
Just
In
imagine him and
seventh,
Kante
Tottenham
next to
Hotspur
each
with
other.
31 points.
That'll
In
be a
eighth,
solid
Stoke City
midfield.
with 29 points. Bottom of the table, Bournemouth with 30.
And you might think I'm being biased, but if you look, if I showed you the stats, Kazari's actually doing really well in the league. 99 million. Give you 74 mate. To be fair though, he is worth that. That's way too much for Shaqiri. 1 out of 5 Butland. 15. I was actually just going to go in for 13 million because that's how much he's well, he went to Everton for that much. Daniel Sturridge. Just, you know, in case we don't get can't even remember what striker I inquired about. No, can't remember. Felipe Coutinho's joined us, so welcome Philip. Surprised we haven't had any offers in yet for anyone. Gilfie will hopefully be coming. Be a crucial player. He might not go much, but he's still a good player. I need to check in case it resets everyone for... Oh, whoops, that was bad on my part. Wait, can't he only join for 33 million? I swear it's more than that. Mate, you've been here for ages. Right, there you go, so everyone is now transfer listed. And the question is, cam plays cam. I think I'll have to drop Fabregas. I think I'll look to get some new centre backs. Right, so I've inquired and placed bids in for a few people. Got this game in the cup which some people might want to see, so I've recorded it. We win 4-0. I mean 4-1. Hazard gets a hat-trick. I'm really hoping he doesn't leave.
The Football
But
Association
if he does,
Challenge
we've got
Cup.
Coutinho.
AFC
Plus we'll get a really
Wimbledon,
good bid for
West Bromwich
him.
Albion 2.
And I'll go on for someone
Bournemouth
just as
2,
good.
Everton 1. Brentford 4, Notts County
Ruben
0.
Loftus-Cheek Goodbye,
Bristol
my
Rovers
friend.
0,
You're going
Charlton
to
Athletic
Ipswich.
1, Burnley 2,
Right, so
Hilton
Everton
Keynes
accepts
Dons 0,
74
Cardiff City 3,
million
Chesterfield
for
1,
Lukaku.
Chelsea 4, Yeovil Town 1,
This could really,
Fleetwood
really
Town
help the
0,
squad.
Preston North End 0,
And
Huddersfield
Daniel
Town
Sturridge
0,
accepted,
Manchester United
so
3,
stole that one.
Ipswich Town 2, Newcastle United 1, Leicester City 3, Hull
Let's
City
accept
0,
that for Wabi Kazri.
Leyton Orient 0, Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 3, Portsmouth 1, Mansfield Town 1,
It'll
Oldham
probably be
Athletic 2,
important first team.
Morecambe 1, Leeds United 0,
Joel
Norwich
Messi.
City 5, Carlisle United 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Birmingham City 2, Queen's Park Rangers 1,
Probably
Oxford United
not.
0, Reading 1, Barnsley 1, Rotherham United 1, Sheffield United 1, Sheffield
It's not
Wednesday
off
2,
for quite a
Stevenage
while.
1, Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 1, Stoke City 3, Fulham 0, Sunderland 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Swansea City 2, Watford 1, Swindon Town 0,
If I get
Arsenal
an offer for
0,
Pedro, to be
West Ham
fair,
United 3,
I'll probably just
Derby County
swap
0,
him.
Wigan
No.
Athletic 2, Shrewsbury
What?
Town 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Bristol City 1,
I have to accept that. Oh, wait a minute, I'll give you like 70 odd million for... Right, Pickford should be coming in. If All Black does accept, I will buy Pickford too, because I'd rather have two good goalkeepers with like a backup to fall back on. Right, first team, 5 years. Not worth, nope. How old Socrates? He's 28. So maybe if I offer 34. Someone might pay 34 for him. We'll get All Blacks is accepted. That will go. That's a lot for Varane. Don't think he's worth that much. Come on. Anyone accept Gilfie? No. Oh, I know you think he's too valuable, but I think I might be able to push the hand. 10 million. $51 million. I'll give you 47. Gilfie said yes, Kazri said yes. I'll get Kazri because he's younger. I'm still stalling there. I think that's too much, it really is. And by the looks of stuff, this is how it will go. Something like that. Yeah, you can play right mid. Hazard's went. No, that's just Raven Loftus Cheek. Try again for as cheap as we can. but Barcelona accept that from Umtiti. Lukaku accept. That's a big hole in our budget. I might as well sign Danny too, just for backup. Sign Pickford. Hazard went. So basically you want more money. There you go, mate. There you go, Socrates. You want a bigger role, do you? I thought I would have had more transfer offers, to be honest. No, Shine, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. There we go. Right, let's have a look at this new team I'll make. Pickford. Lukaku up top. Danny Sturridge in behind, like as a backup. Not that bad of a team, to be fair. I've weakened Sunderland a lot, sadly. They're probably going to get relegated now for selling the two best players. Or two over there. You'd have to put the phone there. But they wouldn't accept 60 million. Logic. Bilbao except for Laporte. He's on cheap wages. Oh, cheap compared to the rest of them. Oh, Black. Join the club. It's gonna be... Nope. Choice between one of these. I really want to accept it, but here's the person. Umtiti. Anyone else? Huh. Melville. I think I want another centre back more than a midfielder. Unless I get an offer for Fabregas. Come on. Yeah, I think I'll go for Laporte. I can go for Gear too. don't have enough. Unlucky, Untitty. Maybe next year. You too, Jimenez. And looks of stuff, looks like he is actually better. Report here. You can... This might trigger a lot of people, but Cahill can go to the bench. Fabregas. Right now I think that's going to be it for all my transfers bringing in. Now I'll have to clean out all these. Give me 1 sec. Got a transfer offer for Nathan Ake to go to Roma, 6 million. And he's been sold. Transfer offer for Bashuai. He can go to Dortmund. It's a good offer. Bashuai's went. Transfer offer for Victor Moses to go to Swansea. Hopefully he doesn't go. And he doesn't go again there. Right, so I'll skip to the end and we'll see. Right, so let's see where we're finished. 1, 2, 3. Third. That's good enough for me. That's kind of what I wanted. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want another one, leave in the comments what team. If you want to see part 2 of Chelsea, also leave that in the comments because I'm willing to do that. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day and peace.